Hello, welcome. And who wants to watch me pretty much, probably most guaranteed indeed lose? As you can see by my track record, I'm 6-10. But we're going to go ahead and go into quick match. And then we're going to hit the Ravens. We're going to go into advanced. And then we're going to hit dark custom home. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then light is going to be custom away. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you. We're gonna go 1990s classics. 1990 classics. Ooh, look at that. Boom, bang, whop, whop, boom, ha, wham. I'm just kidding. Let's go with some rain. Boom, whop, whop, boom, whop, bam. I'm just kidding. And then we're gonna advance.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from the bank. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds, so 5 still to go now on second.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go to Barkley again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Quick, ready?
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
Jackson now on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Offense to the line fast. Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. The Eagles inside the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Gonna have to watch the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with, hopefully, a much better job finishing the catch.
First now on 4th. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. They go play fake with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All right, back to the ground game here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 3.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. 4th down, here's Jackson. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, a run with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
12 at the 46-yard line.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. From the pistol, Hurts. This is brought in at the
What?
15. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Let's go. Trim it.
Throwing here just before halftime. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Play fake. Jackson rolling out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
2nd and 20 at the 29-yard line.
And dose of the hurry up here. Now it's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. Wide open, downfield, got it! And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed up.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Shipley now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he gets back to the line. No more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Hurts now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a bit over 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That's Smith on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
That's another
Running back sent in motion. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
And an Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Let's get to that wide complete. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Barkley off the pistol give. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be...
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Good check.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens pushing to get within range for a game winner. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. Only can get his yard here, Brown. It's going to be 3rd down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw it. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Returned it.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the ball when they got a first down right in their midst.
No.
That contact separated man from ball. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Oh, shit, bro.
Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Setting up to pass. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He'll look to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime.
I wanted to kick. God dang it.
Well, both teams have battled not just each other over 4 quarters, Brock, but these elements as well, and it's not letting up. Overtime is underway. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play.
Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. Drop this one down for Henry. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Handoff for Hill. He's running right. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Lamar back to throw. Chased out to his right. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on fourth. Throwing now. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Toss play to Barkley. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Offensive line fast.
Taken down back at the 42.
Hey, easy, 63, bang!
Oh, big interception here. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over beyond their own 40. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
17 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, report.
Now here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Well, we put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. Now we're going to have a timeout. Taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
You are X.
First down. Here's Lamar. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here's Jackson to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again.
You gotta make a move.
Offense in the hurry up here.
You gotta make it happen.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Well, this is just the game that never ends, it seems. Shout out to my 80s kids. I know you know that song. That overtime is in the books. It is time to flip the field and start another overtime as we wait for a winner. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
13.
Play action now with Jackson. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work
No
on
field
these
goals.
returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
No touch that. Hey, 73. Count up, Yanni.
Don't go. Hurts. This is incomplete. A chance to win the game goes by the wayside as they fail to score. And on we go in overtime.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something more.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Now it's Lamar. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Middle.
4th down, here's Jackson. This is incomplete. A chance to win the game goes by the wayside as they fail to score. And on we go in overtime. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Pick up of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he is to throw. That's complete to Goddard. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. straight ahead. Here's Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout, and they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. Can repeat that performance now here on second.
Good. Set.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hurts sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's
And dose of the hurry up here.
3rd and 12.
So we still can't decide a winner in this one. Let's reset that clock and do it all over again. What do you say? Another overtime is coming your way. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Third and long. They're going to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
This is incomplete. A chance to win the game goes by the wayside as they fail to score. And on we go in overtime.
Incomplete.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Turnover on down.
Hey, sit up. Ready? Finish it up.
From the gun, Jackson. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Oh, my goodness. At this point, Brock, I'm exhausted. The guys have to be exhausted. Does any offense want to win this game this far into overtime and still neither team can muster up the deciding points?
And I'll tell you what, now every single guy is totally gas on that field. Not quite sure how he dug into his reserves and found the fuel to make that interception. But he gives them yet another chance to finally put this one away.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force fourth down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Looking to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, so with a couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game. A way to disguise the coverage and trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. To throw. That one finds his man, likely. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Offense in the hurry up here.
13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson.
Tubby!
He's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play, and that's going to bring them to third down. Now to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Philadelphia going to spend its second.
Damn. GG's. See y'all next time.